Guys, I am so nervous about today's video because this is actually my first time of letting out so much about myself in one sitting. I am ready, I'm ready. It's about time. Number one, it's almost the ending of 2022. I have a lot of new things coming in 2023, and then I have been receiving most of these questions like since I've started my channel, and I've been trying to make like a get to know me video, but I haven't just been able to pull myself together to do one. But today is the day, I'm letting it all out. So grab yourself your favorite cup or glass of beverage. Let's chit chat, let's hang out, get to know me more personally. So because we've been friends for a while now, and it only makes sense that you guys know the real me. So when I show up here, moving forward, you can relate better to some of the things that I say. And I say some things in my video, I know some people will be like, what is she talking about? Now you're gonna know the reason why I say some things the way I say them. Now you're gonna know the reason why I have certain belief or certain opinion about certain things. I have a list of questions on my phone today that I have gathered from different videos that I've made in the past, that I've gathered from like so many of you guys. It's like the questions you guys have been asking me. I also added a couple myself to this list. So yeah, we're just gonna go through these questions and we'll be out of here. All right, so starting with name. My name is Bukola. Bukola is a Nigerian name, and I go by Buki, just like Sam to Samuel, Dan to Daniel. We have Bukola, then from Bukola we derived Buki. So Buki is like an abbreviated version of Bukola, and Bukola means God has added to my riches. So I go by Buki. Where do you live? I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm a Nigerian immigrant, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas. I moved here in 2020, and that's just about 2 years ago. Previously I was living in Maryland, and yeah, I live in Dallas, Texas, US. Age. I really don't like talking about my age because I believe age is just numbers, and also personally I am bigger than my age in all ways, in my view of life, in my way of thinking, in my conflict resolution approach, in my life experience, in the things that I've been through, in everything. I am bigger than my age, so I might as well claim to be 50, but I believe age is nothing but numbers. I am well above the mid-30s. I'm not 40 yet, but I'm well above mid-30s. So I really don't like talking about age because it's just a number, it's just a number, and people make it up a lot these days, so what's the point, right? So yeah, that's that about age. What do you do for a living? Oh my god, I got this one a lot. Like, why do you guys want to know what I do for a living? So yeah, social media is not my full-time job. Like, this is my passion. I'm gonna talk about it later, but what I do for a living. So I'm a software product manager, and this is what I've been doing all my life. Straight out of college, I dived right into software development, and that's what I've been doing till today. That's my 9 to 5. That's what I do 9 to 5. I'm also a content creator, and this actually started as a childhood passion for me. So growing up, I used to love playing dress up, and there was no name for it back then, so there was nothing for me to say that I was trying to do by just playing dress up, right? So it just doesn't make sense. Like, you have a child. In my own days, your child should either be a doctor, a lawyer, or a nurse, or something more professional. That's what your child can be. Your child can't just wake up and say they like playing dress up. Though there was no name for the passion that I had, growing up, but I still love to do my thing in my own secret place. I would practice makeup, I would practice modeling, I would practice playing dress up. I did not let anything come between me and fashion. For every point in my life growing up to the point where this became a thing, I do it like on a daily basis. It's my space, it's my girl space, it's my comfort zone, as a human. It's my place of happiness, it's my place of joy. Dressing up, been in the fashion space like a childhood passion for me, and it only got like bigger and bigger as I grew older. And I'm glad that at the point where it became a thing, I tapped into it and I got started with expressing myself by creating fashion content. You know, I know mostly on this channel I focus on handbags, but now I'm beginning to like branch out and, you know, show myself when it comes to even dressing up, styling outfit, you know, playing with beauty products and all that good stuff. These are the things that I loved growing up, and now that it has become a thing, I started doing it like unapologetically. Like I'm so enjoying it. So content creation in the fashion space is like something that I do on the side, but my 9 to 5 is being a software product manager. Family, I'm married. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. 4 of us. We are all here in Dallas, Texas. Where else can we find you? All right, so I'm here on YouTube, I'm on Instagram and TikTok, just those 3 platforms. There are other platforms that I've tried getting into, but I really did not get a hang of it. But I'm majorly on these 3 platforms. So feel free to follow me on the other 2 platforms if you haven't yet, so that we can be all synced. You won't miss anything about what I share about fashion and sometimes beauty as well. Religion and belief. All right, so I am a Christian. I believe in God. Like, God is like the core and the center of my life. I believe in God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What you see right now in front of you, me talking to you, is like a human representation of the mercy and the glory and the grace of God, all in total. Like, this is the embodiment of everything, like the power of God in total, you know, all my life, from the beginning of my life till this time. Like, this is me. I don't do anything outside that. Nothing. Like, if you ask me like how have I been able to do anything at all, like anything, I'll tell you, only with God. Just with God. I don't know anything better. I don't know any other way. I don't believe in any other thing. You know, everything is centered on God when it comes to me. I'm a Christian. Just as simple as that. Hobbies and likes, let me see. Fashion, playing dress up, setting up my space. I love encouraging women. Like, I have friends that, you know, consult with me about different things that I know. You know, I enjoy when I help people get better at things. I love when I educate people on things. I mean, and that's why I'm here, obviously. I love when I show people things. I just love helping with my intellectual abilities, you know, because I'm that one person that I can do a lot of things. I'm good at a lot of things, you know. When you get close to me, you will know that there are so much more things that I can do. Glory be to God. I can do a lot of things. So I love helping people with my intellectual abilities. Let me put it that way. So that's one of my hobbies. I enjoy it. And I would say another one of my hobby is, let me say, cooking Nigerian dishes. You know, I love cooking a lot. My grandma raised me. Yeah, so continue to rest in perfect peace. So she really taught me a lot when it comes to cooking, and the taste of our food is very similar. People enjoy my Nigerian dishes, and I think I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, I enjoy cooking as well. Like, yeah, I do enjoy cooking as well. So that's like, those are my 2 major hobbies. Weird fact. Ooh, let me see. Weird fact. Weird. Let me see. Weird. I think the weirdest fact about me is I can smell BS from 10 miles away, from 100 miles away. I can smell BS, and the reason is because I am a very let me put it this way, I'm a very original person. Like, I don't have a different version of me. So when I allow you into my space, when you're in my life, when you are actually in my space for real, all you get is the 100% of me. So if you are going to give me BS at any point in time, I would know immediately. I will sense it immediately. Sometimes I decide to roll with it, you know. Sometimes I decide to, like, you know what, okay, I'll let you be. I'm not just going to let you into certain space in my life, you know. But in a nutshell, a weird fact about me is I can smell BS from the longest distance away, and I don't, you know, yeah, I'm a 100% person, and once I'm getting even 99%, it's like a turn off for me. You know, it's a turn off for me. I know it's not a good thing to some people. Like, I have had conversations with people that have told me that no, you should be forgiven, you should allow people to step on you, you should allow people to take you for granted, you should allow people to not care about you while you care about them. You know, that's all I hear them say. But then all I'm trying to tell them is, if I am giving you 100%, I don't want 99.9, I want 100 as well, because my 100% is worth like 500% from a lot of people that I know. Like when I tell you, hey, I got you, sleep, just go to bed, I got you, I mean go to bed, you know. So if I don't get that back from you, I'm that kind of person that if I'm not gonna get it back from you, I will sense it and I will not just let you come close to me, or I cut whatever it is that is going on between us. Like I'm that kind of person, like boom boom out, like boom boom out, you know. So especially growing up now that I'm beginning to like get wiser, I am even like seeing things and smelling BS. Like my ability to perceive BS is even getting worse. So yeah, don't even, if you are coming to me with BS, please just stay in your space. Never mind, I can tell, I can see it, and I'm not gonna let it happen, because hey girl, yeah, I'm not gonna let it happen. So fun fact, yes, I do have fun fact. I'm not just only weird, I have fun fact. All right, fun fact, I don't like to fly alone, and you know, and it's getting to a point where I probably cannot even fly alone, because I know with flight anxiety, people say take sleeping meds so you can sleep off, take this, take that, but none of that works for me. Like I've been on hours of flight without winking. The pilot and I will probably just rotate. Like I don't go into the pilot space, don't get me wrong. My point is, we are rotating in our head. Like I'm pretty much just kind of like, you know, flying the plane for them in my head, in my mind, true, from the beginning of journey to the end. And at the end of the day, I think about like, was that worth it, you know? But if I fly with someone, it's better, because I know you would see me travel. Like you guys see me travel, I go places, that's me going with someone. If I go alone, then the anxiety is something that takes me too long to recover from. You know, it takes me way back when it comes to, you know, anxiety, and I'm like, it's not worth it. Like now I have to spend money trying to get myself out of the mood, you know, it's not just worth it. So I can travel again, but I have to travel with someone, or no, you know. I used to force myself, like in the past, I would force myself for people to travel alone, for people, just to satisfy people, just to please people, just to be with people. But I'm at that point where that might never happen again. Like yeah, because it's not worth it. I would rather explain to you and tell you the reason why I can't come if I have to fly, and want you to understand, and I hope you do. If you do, fine. If you don't, then hey, it's okay, I'm doing it for me anyways, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, yeah, it's a fun fact, right? Yeah, so we're supposed to be laughing about it. All right, so yeah, I'm getting to a point where I probably cannot even fly alone. So yeah, it's just too much, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, but if you are flying together, like if you live in Dallas, you want us to fly together, please holla at your girl, let's travel together. Like let's travel. In fact, if you're anywhere in the United States and you want us to travel together, all you need to do is just fly down to Dallas and we can take that trip together. Yeah, count me in. I love travel, I love to explore, I love adventure. It's just that part that is a little bit, you know, kind of shaky for me. Then another thing is, I don't like driving. I've been driving since I was like out of college. Straight out of college, I got my first car, and I have been driving since then. And you know, I drove on, like, you know, if you are familiar with Nigeria, Lagos, I drove like on the top mainland like every day of my life. I would drive from VI to Berger every day, like to and fro every day for years. But for some reason at this point, I'm just like too lazy to drive. You know, the maximum I can drive out of my house is maybe like 30 minutes. If it's more than 30 minutes, count me out. Or I Uber, you know, I just Uber. I just don't like driving. Or maybe I'm just a sport wife. My husband takes me to everywhere, so don't let him hear that. So yeah, he's kind of like my own chicken salad. So get yourself a chicken salad. You know, it takes me everywhere. So I'm sport, and yeah, I don't like driving. I'm just lazy. That's another fun fact about me. All right, so favorite food, I like noodles. Not just any type of noodles. Nigerian Indomie noodles is my favorite, absolute favorite, and there is a way I make it that I love. I also love roasted corn, like roasted real hard corn, not the sweet corn that we have in Walmart, Target and all that. No, the real Asian or Nigerian hard roasted corn. I can eat either of those two, like noodles or roasted corn, all days of my life for the rest of my life and be fulfilled and good. I love those two things, but it's just that they are not they are not healthy options, so I eat them once in a while. But when I eat them, I overeat them, like unapologetically. I don't care. When I sit with roasted corn, sometimes I can go through 6 cobs, and yeah, you can say whatever. 6 is the minimum, let me put it that way. Like sometimes I can do more than 6 depending on the size, but let's say 6, let's say 6. Like I do 6 and I stop right there. I'm like, let me give myself brain. I don't care what the repercussion is gonna be. I just have to have it. But noodles, I can do noodles morning, day, night, morning, day, night, morning, afternoon, night, morning, afternoon, night. I don't care, but it's not healthy. Like the sodium in the Maggi is too much, and what's noodles without the Maggi, right? So I have to kind of like caution myself, use my head, use my brain, so that I don't, you know, go start eating unhealthy for no reason. So yeah, I love noodles and I eat noodles at least once a week now. But left for me, like back in the days when I could eat anything without gaining any weight, I can go like all day just eating noodles. I'm fine. Yeah, let me go faster. The weirdest thing you have ever heard. Okay, I don't want to go too far into this one because it is subjective. Some people will still argue with me anyway, but the weirdest thing I've ever heard is that money is everything. When I heard that thing, that was an eye opener for me, to not only be grateful for where I am in life or what I have or the air that I breathe, but to also be grateful for the way that I think. Because I'm like, what? Like a full-grown person stood in front of me like a normal babe, and she told me, girl, money is everything. No, I'm like, I said, okay, maybe, you know, maybe I did not hear her very well. I'm like, no. I said, you're so funny. How can money be everything? She looked into my eyes and she's like, yeah, money is everything. If I have money, I have everything. In my head, So in a nutshell, when I heard it, I almost paralyzed. And again, that was like an eye opener for me to also be thankful to God for the way I think. Because girl, if you hear the way some people think, if you hear what some people say, sis, bro, you will be thankful for your thought. That's something on its own. Just take that. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Another question that I got a lot is, how do you manage your career, family, and content creation? My sister, I don't know. I don't manage it. Let me just put it this way, like it's all God. Like God gives me the ability to manage everything, but it's all God. That's number one. Number two, I do a lot of planning. I have my notebook for my house. Like if I need to do things for the house, if I need to buy things for the house, I have a different note for that. I have my planner for my content creation side gig, which is what I do, but my 9 to 5 is already structured by itself. I have a set time that I log in and I have a set time that I log off. If I have to work extra hours, it's okay, I do that sometimes, but then it's not really often. Then I'm able to take days off from work if I need to. My 9 to 5 is, you know, gracefully flexible, that I can rest if I need to, and it's structured on its own. For my content creation, I do a lot of planning. I only record weekends. I mostly record weekends. Today is a Wednesday, which is an exception. When it comes to recording, creating content, I do that mostly weekends. Then not all weekends, some weekends I do other things. And while I am creating content, I'm also probably doing laundry. I'm also probably, you know, checking my kids' school stuff. You know, it's just, again, it's all by the grace of God, and I do plan myself a lot. I do a lot of planning, and that's the reason why some people think this is weird about me. But then if you want to call me, or if you want to I'm not that kind of person you can just pick up your phone and just call without letting know ahead of time. And I do the same thing to people. Like I would love for you to be aware that I'm going to be calling you, you know, because to me it's almost impossible these days, because I'm either, like right now I'm recording, I can't even pick a call, right? And by the time I'm done, it's probably too late to call back, and I'm probably calling tomorrow and you're probably busy as well. So it's just all sorts, like, you know, my life is like, you know, everything is timed, everything is planned, you know. So I love to plan ahead a lot. I'm not that kind of person that you can grab impromptu to do things, because I have a lot of things going on. Like I am praying to God that at some point, someday, I would be able to do so well with my fashion content that I I no longer have to do my 9 to 5. I hope that day comes, and when that day comes, then I'll probably have like a lighter schedule. But for right now, my schedule is pretty heavy because I am not able to drop any of these things. I still have to be a mom, I have to be a wife, I have to create fashion content, and I have to do my 9 to 5 because the bills needs to be paid anyways anyhow. So yeah, this is like what I have to do. I'm doing what I gotta do, and you know, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with what I have right now. I'm okay with my schedule right now. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm loving it, and it's just awesome. Who inspires your style? Sincerely, I am not that kind of person that follows the rules like that when it comes to fashion. I believe in owning my own style with confidence. So which I also advise people to do. Like I have friends, I have aunties who try to like, oh Buki, how do you figure these things out? I'm like, first you have to know what you love when it comes to your styling. Are you a kind of person that loves, you know, colorful pieces? You have to first identify your style, then own it with confidence. That's what I do. Like that's one of the things that I try to preach, you know, on my Instagram right these days, like so people can just be confident in their own style. So in a nutshell, I cannot necessarily mention names of people who inspire my style because I don't look at anybody to style. However, I own my own style, and I think it's as simple as I inspire my own style. Once I'm dressed and it looks good to me and I can wear what I'm wearing confidently, I'm comfortable in it, then that's all that matters. No, I don't have anybody to mention, but I can say that I inspire my own style, and yeah, that's it. It's okay to have someone who inspires your style, just FYI. It's very, very okay. That even makes it easier. Then you can actually just tailor your closet to what that person has. But in my own case, nobody. Yeah. What is your biggest regret in life? Oops, ouch, ouch. Yeah, this one is hard. Oh my god, I don't know how to answer this one. Guys, hold on, let me think. Well, I mean, not like let me think. Okay, so this is actually one of the things that I know will cost me a lot more to let out, but there you go. So I used to be, you know, this kind of person that, you know, wants instant reward for everything that I do. So being that kind of person, I have given up on so many opportunities in life that I regret, you know. Although they are good experience that have taught me and pushed me up until this point and have helped me to build my endurance level. However, I just kind of regret like letting go of those opportunities. I have started different businesses. Even this platform that I'm using to talk to you guys, I have quit this channel like multiple times. Each time when I'm trying to do anything else, this is the first thing that I quit and I go. You know, if I have been as dedicated as I am now to this channel since I started, I would have gone really, really far. Like, trust me, it makes no sense. You look at my first video, I think that was made in 2016, and you see me here in 2022 with less than 2,000 followers and subscribers, and you might be thinking, something is weird. Like, what is wrong? What is happening? It's because I am someone who, you know, I don't want to use the word quit. I don't quit fast. I just believe that it's all in me trying to get like instant reward on everything that I do, you know. So yeah, I think that's one of the things that I regret a lot. Now I am more patient. Now I have my endurance level is higher and meaningful as such that now I know better, you know, when it comes to, you know, just being patient overall. And I can tell, even me myself, and even people around me can tell, you know, people will DM me and tell me, Buki, what, really, you know, you're doing great though, you're doing, you know, even me myself, like I already know, like I can tell that I'm doing much better these days. But hey, I'm not gonna just ignore the fact that I have really missed out on so many opportunities in the past based on the fact that I wasn't patient enough. I was looking for instant reward, you know. So that I regret, and that's probably my biggest regret in life. But I'm grateful that I've learned from it. Now I am much better, like much better, because I have those experiences. What are your favorite colors? My favorite colors are white and orange. Those two colors, they were made for me. Like, if you want me to pop, if you want me to glow, if you want to present me, put me in either of those two colors. Like, you know, those two colors are like just made for me. let me put it that way. Like if I want to show up with my 100% A game, I will definitely be wearing either of those two colors. Don't get me wrong, I have other colors in my collection, but there has to be orange somewhere or there has to be white somewhere. Like those two colors are my happy colors. I love them a lot. So yeah, those are my favorite colors. What are your future plans? So I really don't have much plans set in stone, because I believe God is the master planner. He is the one that sees our future from now. So he has planned it all out. You know, I mostly just leave things in God's hands. However, my immediate future plans are to get better at the things that I'm already doing. You know, as a software product manager, there are higher positions that I can attain. So I'm working towards that. Then also as a fashion content creator, I'm, you know, trying to get better with my videos, with my presentation, with the message I'm trying to communicate with my videos. You know, I'm trying to get better at, you know, so many things in the things that I already do. I don't have any new thing that I'm planning to start doing in the nearest future. However, I just plan to get better at the things that I'm already doing right now, if that makes any sense. But if God says tomorrow there is going to be like a bigger opportunity, a better opportunity, something else for me to lay my hands on, I'm more than ready. Like, use me, Lord. Use me, Lord. I'm always ready. However, right now, those are like my immediate future plans, just to get better at the things that I'm already doing. What are your biggest challenges as a content creator? So if you asked me this question like 2-3 years ago, I would have told you I don't get enough likes, or I don't have enough subscribers, or the algorithm is not in my favor and all that good stuff. Those would have been like my challenges if you asked me this question 2 years ago. But now they are not like challenges for me, you know, which was like major reasons why I quit and restarted so many times, you know, and nothing still got better, right? So yeah, but today, as of today, when it comes to challenges as a content creator, I would say that time is probably one of the biggest challenges for me. Like, having the time, I have a lot of ideas, I have a lot of things I want to let out, but then I have to kind of like manage 9 to 5 work, content creation, being a mom, being a wife. You know, it's just the time. I wish I have more than 24 hours, which is impossible. But yeah, I think time is what is my biggest challenge as a content creator right now. For me, it's just time. Yeah, so my last question for today, finally, your typical week in life. So my typical week in life, Monday to Friday I work. Like I mentioned earlier, I have my 9 to 5. Monday to Friday I work. Part of the weekdays I sometimes create some like reels, TikTok, like short clips, short content. But my major content creation day is Saturday. Then the remaining of Saturday I spend, you know, catching up with my chores, cooking, then Sunday church. You know, pretty much that's how my week goes by, you know, in circle every week. So like, it's more like same thing, different weeks, same thing, different weeks. I just go through that cycle, you know. So yeah, again, I'm mostly like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. I'm working, doing my job. In between, I do so many things like run errands, do like short content if I need to. But however, mostly Saturdays I spend creating content for my platforms, you know. So yeah, that's my typical week in life. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I am finally done, guys. Whoa. How did we do? How did it go? Tell me about it. All right, so let me know in the comment section what you think. If you have any additional questions, please leave them for me in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to make another part of this video if I have to. Those are everything that you need to know about me, I believe, you know. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for hearing me out. Thank you so much for meeting me. It's my pleasure meeting you. Let me also meet you in the comment section below. Tell me about yourself as much as you can in the comment section below. Let us meet each other. Let us know each other a little bit more. So before we see again, I hope you remain blessed, and I wish you peace.